Hello, welcome back to Langer's Boating Adventures. Today I'm going to give you a full tour, which won't take that long, of our Jeanneau Merry Fisher 655. It's a good time to do it as well because we've just had the hull and all the GRP cut and polished. We're on the Hamble River at the moment, and we used Ryan Board in the cabin boat yard, who's done a fantastic job, brought the gel coat back up really well. So she's looking really shiny and lovely at the moment, so a good time to do a tour. I'll leave his contact details in the description below if you want to give him a buzz about sorting out your boat. So let's jump on board, and I think what we'll do is we'll go up to the bow. Some really nice grab rails here, really useful when you're walking around on the boat. You feel really safe and secure. For a little boat, it's got a really little sort of ship feel to it. You've got the windlass down here, automatic, and then underneath you've got the full chains and everything else all under there. I haven't actually got a clue how long that chain is, but we were anchored off Allen Bay last week, and I think we had about 10 meters out. So porthole down into the little cabin. So let's walk back round here. On the roof we've got our receiver and transponder for the GPS, red ensign there flying proud, and then we've got the anchor light and nav light on the roof. So if we come down here, you've got a really nice sized swim platform on these, really good. I've had a swim in the river once and used the little swim platform ladder, really good. You've got the fittings over here and here if you want to connect up a outboard or a dinghy. This is a really good touch as well. You've got, oh god, nice little walk through, but you can block it off completely with this seat. So if you don't want that open, if you've got small kids on board or whatever, then you don't have to have that open. So let's go through into the cabin, or into the wheelhouse should I say. And then if we sit up at the helm, really nice seating position. You've got some really good visibility all the way around. Feel really safe and secure. So if the wind's blowing or it's a bit of a horrible day, the nice thing about these is you can just shut off, lock it, and then you're nicely locked away from all the elements, and you feel really safe and secure. Again, brilliant for when we've got the kids on board. Got your rev counter, and it's also got the Volvo Penta EVC display, so you can see your trip data, service, any faults that have come up. We've got the fuel gauge, which is currently not working due to a fuel sender problem, which I'm going to replace soon and put that up in a video how to do that. Down here you've got your nav lights, and then if you push it that way you've got anchor lights. You've got your dashboard light, and down here you've got your bilge pump. So really good idea to just bilge out after any run that you've been out on. Just give it 5 seconds just to bilge out and make sure there's no water in there. Up here you've got the Garmin GPS. We use this a lot, so at the moment obviously you can see where we are on the Hamble River. As I said, you can see all the tracks that you've done previously, and then over here you've got your GPS speed, your heading, your depth, and your time of day. You can go through as well. You've got sonar on here as well, so if you want to do sort of any kind of fish finding or anything like that, you've got that as well, which is really cool. Over here we've got the temperature gauge. Generally this boat runs at about 85 degrees Celsius, so always sits there, so no issues with overheating. And then down here we've got the battery voltage, so that's pretty much where it should be. If I fire the engine up, that should go up to about 14, I think. Or should it go up? There you go, 14.5, so we know that the alternator is doing its job and charging. So that's good. Then down here you've got your windscreen wipers. Not the best wipers, but they do a job. VHF radio, essential on any boat. We've got our speaker because we haven't got a stereo in the boat, but that works just as good. A £5 USB fan, that I think I got for Christmas, which is brilliant for when you're in here, because it can get a little bit hot. And then if we flick around here, you've got a really nice opening. And then if you flip around here, you've got a really nice opening and closing window, lets a bit more air in, and then the same again on the other side. So if we go down below, so you've got really nice seating, really nice space here. So if I move back a bit. So, and this is down below. So in here, you've got seating for at least 4 to 5 people, if you're friendly, that is. You've got the insert here so that you can put the table in. The table is in the toilet, which I'll show you in a minute. A nice port light up, looking up above. So if I come all the way back here and sit back, it's a really nice little place to be. So if the weather's not too great, you could be sat here. You can also you can put the covers on out the back, so you can have all the cockpit enclosed as well, and then have that door open, and you've got a nice area to be. So this also converts into a double bed. Ta-da! There you go. It's a really nice sized double bed as well. So if I climb on and get all the way in, there you go. Easily room for 2 people. It's actually really comfy as well. So yeah, you got a nice double bed on here if you ever wanted. I wouldn't sleep on here very long, probably a night, 2 nights max, but you've got it if you want it. So then over here you've got the little galley area. So all this is just a push pump, fresh water that gets fed from in here. So you've just got a 20 litre tank, and that obviously holds all your fresh water. Got the essentials, obviously, pot noodles, you need them. In here you've got all your sticky, so we've got a little cool box in there, which if I unconnect is full up with all the essentials. And then in this one we've got all your cutlery, kettle, plates, everything else. And a really nice feature about these is there's 2 ways you can get to the engine. You've got a nice lazarette, big size lazarette under there, and then the engine sits here under the seats. But what you've got here, so if you just want to have a quick check of the boat, or check of the engine should I say, you can simply lift this up. You've got full access into the engine. So on this we've got a Volvo Penta D3, 110 horsepower. She has done 601 hours, or 602, round it up. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tour of our boat. Let's turn the engine off. I think I'll sit here. The next adventure for us, for Langer's Boating Adventures, is that we are going to take this mighty offshore vessel over to Cherbourg. So we are hoping to be doing that in the next week or so, next 5 days to a week. So as soon as we've got it all planned, we'll start documenting it, and we'll put it up on the channel for you guys to come along with us. Please like and subscribe, because it really does help the channel and allows us to keep doing these videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.